Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video.
Hello!
So this is a Would You Rather video. We used to do loads of these. We did a...
Disneyland Paris one.
Disneyland Paris, Walt Disney World, and I think that was it.
I think there's a few more on the channel, but I'm just
there?
forgetting what they are. But they're always good fun because they're just like things you wouldn't necessarily think of.
Yeah.
And like random stuff as well at times, which I love.
So basically we asked you to give us your best Would You Rather questions, but all to do with Marvel, the MCU universe. We did initially say no spoilers, but it's just too difficult. It's really hard to ask good questions without giving away some spoilers. So we will say now,
They might slip out.
Yeah, there will be spoilers ahead. So if you haven't watched the Marvel films, I mean, there's loads, and you're worried about spoilers, then this is your warning.
Yes, I try not to go too in. Like I personally,
yeah, we won't go like.
I find it very difficult to go like very in depth if there's anything to do with spoilers. But like just maybe some of the natures of the questions might give something away.
Yeah.
But, apart from that,
Little disclaimer, just in case. So let's get started because we have quite a few to get through.
20.
We've written down 20. You gave us so many, so thank you so much. And we tried to sort of incorporate some together if they were quite similar, but we also tried to make sure they were all different.
Yeah. And what's great about these Would You Rathers as well is that we love when other people do them.
Yes.
So like if you wanted to take any of these and do your own, then yeah, tag us and we'd love to watch along and see what your answers are. So number 1, would you rather randomly turn into the Hulk or turn into a giant like Ant-Man?
A giant like Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, because he's got the option, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He can go very small or very big. I always wanted to be the Hulk.
Really?
When I was a kid, I had all the toys because I loved the Fox Kids cartoon, which is actually on Disney Plus. I didn't realise there was so few episodes of it actually, and so yeah, I always wanted to be the Hulk. So I'd go with that.
I think I'd have to go with Ant-Man. Just because you could go really, 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 really giant or really, 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 really tiny.
What would you do though when you were really giant?
Whatever.
Just go for a wander. You have to be very careful.
Whereas the Hulk, like normally you only, when you're angry, so you're like, rah. So.
I thought it'd be quite fun.
Number 2, Team Captain America or Team Iron Man.
Yeah.
So this is like Civil War, isn't it? The film.
Yeah, where they go against each other and they have different principles. You were very clear when we watched it as to which one you wanted to be on.
Team Captain America.
Yeah. And I think I was the same, really. I love Iron Man, but in the film, that like the way that they approach sort of being a superhero, I think Captain America has the better viewpoint.
You can't beat Captain America. He's my favourite Marvel character. He's like on par with Wanda, but yeah, my favourite. So I couldn't turn my back on Captain America. And also Iron Man can be a little bit arrogant, can't he?
Would you rather hang out with Loki or Thor? That's an easy one for me. I'd go with Thor because like Loki could just turn around and hurt me at any moment.
Yeah, I would never trust Loki. I think he'd be quite fun, but also you just couldn't trust him. Whereas Thor, he's really funny because he just comes out with really weird things.
One of my favourite bits in the first one, what is it? What's he drinking? Is it a beer he drinks or is it coffee he drinks? And the first he just smashes the thing. More, please.
Definitely Thor. Number 4, would you rather have Iron Man's suit or Spider-Man suit?
So we're talking Spider-Man suit when it's all geared up.
Spider-Man's.
Right, got a few different ones. Why Spider-Man?
Just because it's nice and agile, it's more comfortable than Iron Man's. I like more freedom of movement, and yeah, I want like the webs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just Spider-Man. Iron Man looks a little bit like
I know, but you can do loads in that suit.
Yeah.
I mean, even dances in it at one point. I find this really difficult because I always wanted to be both. Like with all these people, I just wanted to be them when I was a kid. And I did sort of run around, pretend to be Spider-Man. But I think I'd go with Iron Man. I was very tempted when they brought out that helmet that actually, I mean, probably cost way too much. But, I'd love to have an Iron Man suit. And when you go in Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel, and you see them all lined up.
And they're all, yeah, it's cool. I like looking at them, but I think personally for me, a bit claustrophobic as well.
I like the colour scheme. I like the fact you can fly. And you got a buddy who's going to tell you different things while you're inside it. Can answer the phone. Would you rather only watch Marvel movies or never watch Marvel movies again? I mean, they take up quite a large space in the cinematic world at the moment.
I think it would have to be never watch Marvel movies again, which would be so sad. But I couldn't give up all of the other films in the world. And also, in all honesty, I didn't really watch Marvel films until 3 years ago. And I lived fine. So I've already done it.
Well, up to a point.
No, I would really, really miss them. And now that I'm so invested in them, I would really miss them. But, I mean, I could not watch like all the other Disney films again. No.
Never gonna not... Because you've been singing that Pink song. Oh, I don't know, this is hard.
Yeah, but you couldn't watch any other film, your favourite films.
I know, I am. I do love movies. And I'd be happy in the knowledge that I
You'd
saw
watch them
everything
once.
up until Endgame, like Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. I'm going to have to go and never watch Marvel movies again.
That was a hard question.
But thankfully it's not going to happen.
Number 6. Would you rather Robert Downey Jr. return to future movies or not?
This is in a lot of people's sort of conversations recently. There's been lots of rumours about whether he's coming back in some capacity.
Yeah, but I don't know how. I mean, if it did happen, it would have to be like really well written, not just for the sake of it.
Or a different version.
Yeah.
Which is what people are predicting. I think I would have to go with no. And I'm not going to say like anything about how he left, but I thought it was
emotional,
perfect.
wasn't it?
Yeah, and really well done.
I think I wouldn't mind, so I'll have to say yes. Because even though I feel like his story had a great ending, well, not a great ending, but like, you know, like it was complete.
Uh-huh.
I would be interested to see how they did it. So, yeah, kind of.
Would you rather live in Wakanda or Asgard? I mean, Wakanda's got all the nifty technology. And it's quite picturesque. I mean, so is Asgard. Really. Asgard. I'm going to go with Asgard because of the entertainment. Because, you know, in the films where they show that they're always, like, watching theatre, and Matt Damon turns up and, like, they're acting out the scenes of, like, Loki and Thor.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny, actually.
I go with Asgard.
I think I'll go with Asgard as well. Even though Wakanda's really cool and, yeah, picturesque, like you said, beautiful, I can see myself living more at Asgard, and I'd probably go to Wakanda for a holiday. Number 8, would you be a Guardian or an Avenger?
Now, this was one where I was like, well, the Guardians are part of the Avengers, but
if you had to
they're
separate
sort of like
them,
separate, aren't they?
Avenger.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, because you got more buddies?
More buddies and just... I do like Guardians of the Galaxy, and I do really love the films. But then you are stuck on that. What do they fly around in?
Not sure of the name of it, actually.
I just feel like you're a bit like stuck.
Well, they're in space.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could go anywhere in space.
I know, but you're like
Different
you're
planets.
stuck with those people in that small place for quite a long time. Whereas Avengers, I feel like I can have my little bit of my life more, and then just like jump into being an Avenger when needed.
I don't know. I think I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to go with Guardians. Because I love the family feel. That's like when I watch it, I feel like a family dynamic, which
And you want to just dance.
I really like.
With Groot.
Yeah, there's just some great characters there. I think you'd have a good time in amongst all the action. Maybe you can teach me a dance. Number 9, would you rather be in the Tom Holland Spider-Verse or the Tobey Maguire Spider-Verse? Now, I do feel that Andrew Garfield's being left out a bit, so I might have to put him in as well. So,
It's
Tom
kind
Holland
of easy for me.
Spider-Verse, Tobey Maguire Spider-Verse, or Andrew Garfield Spider-Verse. You watched them all.
Tom Holland Spider-Verse, my favourite. I think, yeah, he's my favourite Spider-Man.
Uh-huh.
And the films are my favourite. And I just feel like, obviously I'm a bit old to be in their group, because aren't they in high school? But
It
I
depends.
just think,
You don't have to be like Spider. You could
No.
just be a person in that universe.
but I think that, yeah, definitely that one.
Ooh, that's really tricky because I mean I grew up with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Verse. Oh, ooh, he. I'd go with the Tom Holland Spider-Verse as well.
Yeah, I think they're the best, aren't they? Number 10, Avengers Assemble, Flight Force, or Rock and Roller Coaster. So this is obviously in regards to Disneyland Paris, and they recently changed what was Rock and Roller Coaster into Avengers Assemble, Flight Force.
Yes.
That's really hard. I think for me it has to be Rock and Roller Coaster, although I do like aspects of the new Avengers. I think it fits perfectly in the land. I think the queue is amazing.
I love the queue. I look forward to that.
But
with the screens and the Iron Man.
Iron Man. But actual ride-wise, I mean the ride's pretty much the same, but what goes on around you, I preferred Rock and Roller Coaster. I just like the music and the lights and everything. But I still really enjoy Avengers Assemble Flight Force. It's an amazing.
You know what? I'm being more swayed by that queue.
It's
I
good
really
queue.
do love that queue, and when you're even stood there watching the screens and like they phone the different Avengers, I really do love that. You know what? I'm going to go. Oh, this is going to be controversial, but yeah, based on the queue mainly, because the ride's pretty much the same.
Yeah,
obviously,
it's just what you see.
A few different things. In terms of, obviously you don't have the music, Aerosmith and stuff, but I'll go with Avengers Assemble Flight Force because the animatronic of Iron Man blew my mind.
Yeah, it is a level up, that queue.
Imagine if you had Rock and Roller just in the middle of Avengers Campus. And Aerosmith were
That would be a bit random.
superheroes. Number 11, Drax's tattoos or Mantis antennas?
What to have?
I think so, yeah. Would you have the tattoos or would you have... I'd go with the antennas. Do the antennas help me also?
I think I'd go with the antennas as well.
The antennas help like make you know how the other person's feeling, don't they?
Or no, it reads their minds. Doesn't it?
I thought it was how they were feeling.
How they were feeling, maybe. Something to do with you.
It's been a while.
You can like pick up on what they're feeling or thinking. I think the antennas.
I'd go with the antennas, but that's purely out of the fact of like I've never really wanted a tattoo.
Yeah, and he's covered in tattoos, isn't he?
Oh,
so it'd be quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean it suits some people. It suits him.
But would you have to go through the pain of them all?
No, I wouldn't get them because it's just never been something I've thought about.
Yeah, I feel like I'll go with the antennas. They're quite cute. So I've actually grabbed some things to help us with the next one because it is listen to Guardians 1 soundtrack on repeat or Guardians 2. And we actually have them on record.
Yes.
These were...
we love them.
I think one was a wedding gift.
They were both wedding gifts.
They're both wedding gifts, yeah.
Well, number one's got Hooked on a Feeling, Go All the Way, Spirit in the Sky. Oh, this is good. Moon Age Daydream, Fooled Around, Fell in Love, I Want You Back, I'm Not in Love, Come and Get Your Love, Cherry Bomb, DOH Child, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. That's quite a tough one. Oh no!
I mean,
this one might be it actually.
This has a lot. This is the deluxe edition. I'm not going to read them all out because there's loads. I'll pick out some of our favourites. It's got Mr. Blue Sky, which is just the best song ever.
Yeah.
The Chain, Fleetwood Mac. It's got Father and Son.
That was good.
Cat Stevens. Come a Little Bit Closer. My Sweet Lord. Wham Bam Shangalang.
The soundtracks are just so important, and like even on the rides, people have been saying.
Oh, it's really tough. But then Hooked on a Feeling is a good song, and my friend recently had that as their first dance, and it was really good. I think I'm gonna have to go for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, just because of Mr. Blue Sky, Fleetwood Mac, Father and Son. Yeah, just have to go for that.
I think I'm gonna go with that one as well, but I think it's because like the moments that are attached to some of those songs. I mean, Baby Group dancing to Mr. Blue Sky.
I feel like when we finish this video, we're going to have to play these.
Number 13, Gamora or Nebula as a sister.
Ooh.
I mean, it's quite a troubled family.
Yeah. Gamora, I think.
Again, I think Nebula's she's a bit of a loose cannon. And you're not quite sure how they're feeling about you. So, yeah, I think I'll go with Gamora as well.
Yeah, I think so. Number 14, Doctor Strange's powers or Captain Marvel's? Both very strong. Doctor Strange, because you get to do the cool thing.
Just because of the action.
And you get to wear a cape. And I feel like Captain Marvel is strong. Like, she's probably the most strong Avenger. But I feel like it's a bit lonely. Like, she's always on her own. And just... like pops in and out, but never really. I feel like she's not part of the gang, whereas I feel like Doctor Strange is very much involved, very in there.
Yeah.
And I don't know, his powers, even though are less restricted, I feel like are more restricted. Sorry, they're really cool. They are cool.
He's in charge of like time.
Yeah. Although I do hate time jumps and time going back in time. Like, it confuses me. So it probably wouldn't be very good.
I'd love that. I mean, I'm a big fan of sci-fi, time travel, all that jazz. Yeah, I think I'd go with Doctor Strange as well. I'd have to grow the beard.
Yeah. Also, he does have a cool outfit.
I've been very jealous of... we were watching some vlogs as well, and when they meet Doctor Strange in the parks, that looks good.
In California. Although, is he in... Yes, he's in the Marvel Hotel, isn't he, sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah.
We've never seen him, though.
Lucky the pizza dog or Baby Groot as a pet? Now, I don't know, is Baby Groot a pet? Baby Groot's I don't know if they're a pet, but... a companion. How about, like, friend?
A friend.
As a friend.
Baby Groot. I love Baby Groot. Dance party with Baby Groot.
Well, I feel like Baby Groot would get you into a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
A lot of sticky situation. He doesn't listen.
No.
And you can't
really.
But
it's not teenage Groot, it's Baby Groot.
I know, but Baby Groot will become teenage Groot.
No, it just says Baby Groot.
you can't stop it. I'm gonna go with Lucky the pizza dog.
Cute.
Because
it's a doggy.
We'd like a dog eventually.
Yeah. That's actually a really nice name for a dog, Lucky.
The pizza
or
dog.
Lucky the pizza dog. Number 16. In a zombie apocalypse, would you rather have Thor's hammer or Captain America's shield? Captain America's shield, I think.
Okay. I mean, you could take... they've got very similar...
Well, they just throw them at people.
Very similar things. The good thing with a hammer, though, if you have Thor's hammer... is that you can smash the ground and it'll like...
Yeah, get them away quick.
The force will get them away. I think I'll go with Mjolnir.
The shield would protect you a little bit more. Like, shield, like if they were all running towards you and you were like... Pew!
Yeah.
Whereas the hammer is more of a attack.
But I know that you'll have the skill to get the shield back, but with the hammer, that I know it's definitely coming back.
You're going to go with the hammer.
Well,
you have the hammer.
Because I'm worthy.
You have the hammer and I'll have the shield then. And then we'll be like, zombies.
Eat at Pim's Kitchen.
Oh, I really want to.
Or Downtown.
Both. Pim's Kitchen for me, just because it looks so good.
These are the two restaurants we haven't eaten at Disneyland Paris.
Yeah,
so
both. Downtown I've heard really good things about, and also it's a buffet. It's at the Marvel Hotel, which is an amazing hotel. But Pim's Kitchen just looks... Pim or Pim's? Pim. Pim's?
Oh,
I don't know.
Pim Kitchen? Pim's Kitchen. I think it's Pim's.
Pim's, yeah. It just looks really fun, and I love how they've played around with the size of things. I think that's really clever.
It looks unique.
Yeah.
And
I think the experience.
I'd love the theming. But yeah, we haven't managed it yet.
No, hopefully soon. Number 18. Watch the movies chronologically or release date. So when I initially watched them, I watched them by chronologically, didn't I?
You watched them in order of like the way that they would in the timeline.
Yes, not release date. So I didn't watch them the way that someone who had watched them from
for example,
release would have watched them.
The first movie released is Iron Man, but the first movie in the timeline is Captain America.
Yeah. It's really hard because if you do watch them chronologically for the first time, the ends give away spoilers because when you watch them in release date, the ends of the movie would be like a little trailer or teaser of what's to come. But obviously when you watch them chronologically, that's all out of order. So sometimes that wouldn't make sense to me.
It was only on a couple.
Yeah, that would be my only thing.
And I made sure that I would say to Helena, all right, you stop watching now. I'll watch the end bit. Yeah. And then you could either watch it or then you would wait until you'd get to that point, then you'd go back and watch it.
I think I'd have to say I would watch them chronologically, just because I love the telling of the story.
I hadn't done it that way, and I loved doing it in that order.
But yeah, the only thing about that one is just look out for the if it's your first time watching them, it's just some of the ends.
Yeah.
They're not a big deal though. But yeah, I'd say chronologically, and if it's your first time watching them, I'd go for that way.
It made a lot more sense to me.
And it's easier to remember stuff.
Number 19, two left. Marvel crossover with Stranger Things, Harry Potter, or Lord of the Rings. So does this what? So like the characters turn up in one of these?
Could you imagine? I feel like I'd have to go with Harry Potter, just because that'd be so random. Also though, they're both like magical, and I feel like, you know, there could be an epic battle there between the Harry Potter
and Doctor Strange, you know, going up against
Dumbledore.
It's hero versus hero, is it? Oh, what's happened?
No, going up against Voldemort. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Lord of the Rings, because I really want to see an interaction between, like, Iron Man and Gandalf. Or anyone with Gandalf.
Number 20, last one. Would you call Wanda or Black Widow for backup? Wanda.
So if you got into a bit of bother.
Wanda, because she's my favourite. So I'd also be like, hi Wanda. And also because she is all powerful, although she's quite again,
on
she's
edge.
A little bit, or unpredictable. So you would just have to hope that she didn't turn on you. But I'd take that risk.
I'll go different. I'll go Black Widow.
The only thing I'd say about Black Widow is that she is a great friend. And I feel like if you were going to call someone... Actually, I'm changing my mind.
Oh!
I'm actually changing my mind. Wanda is still my favourite character, but if I wanted a friend in that like circumstance, Black Widow would be a good friend.
Yeah, okay.
She would protect you.
Both got the same. She got some great moves.
Yeah.
And take everyone out. And then I can just stand by at the side and be like, there we go.
Go.
Not get involved.
Go girl. So that is it. That is our Would You Rather MCU Marvel edition. I hope you enjoyed. It's made me want to watch the films because it's been a while and I actually can't remember some stuff. I mean, there's so much to remember, but
there is now.
It has jogged my memory a bit.
When you first started watching them. We still need to watch Black Panther 2 and Ant-Man. Ant-Man's out.
Just can't keep up. But I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for all of your questions. Let us know in the comments if you agreed with some of them or if you have any funny answers that you want to share. That would be good to read in the comments.
And what other Would You Rathers would you like to see?
Yeah.
Because we really do like these videos. Gets your creativity going, your imagination.
So thanks so much for watching and we will see you in our next one.
Yeah, if you've liked this one, hit the like button and also subscribe.
See you soon. Bye.
Toodle Pipski.
I'll be your light.